well known. One solid hour of in-depth analysis of the machinery that makes our country tick. The Edge, cutting into the matters at hand.
Good morning and welcome to The Edge here in ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm your host Devonne Cornelius, and thank you so much for joining me on the program for today, Wednesday, September 4, 2024. This program is also being carried live via our social media platforms. Check us out on our YouTube channel at ZIZ Online and via Facebook at ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation. When we open the phone lines, you may call us at 465-2555. Again, that's 465-2555. Or you may call us at 662-8674. That is 662-8674. Or our overseas line at 718-577-2916. That's 718-577-2916. Those are the numbers you call to participate in the conversation for today. If you are in the Basta area, particularly on Church Street, just outside the government headquarters, you would realize that there are some portraits mounted there of our national heroes. Our national heroes, our living national heroes, Dr. the Right Excellent Sir Kennedy A. Simmons, the Right Excellent Sir Joseph Nathaniel France, KCMG, the Right Excellent Sir Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw, the Right Excellent Sir Paul Caleb Azariah Southwell and the Right Excellent Sir Dr. Simeon Daniel. These portraits are mounted at the government headquarters here in Barstow, St. Kitts on 4th Street. The Prime Minister, during a statement on social media, said, "As we enter the month of our independence, let us take this opportunity to reflect and appreciate our dear land of beauty, St. Kitts and Nevis. Let us remember those who have contributed significantly to our national development, and more specifically, our national heroes, who are all on display at government headquarters through beautiful artwork by Von Anselin. Let us use their examples of selflessness and sacrifice for the betterment of our nation." So again, if you are interested in seeing these artwork, you may you may head on down to government headquarters, and they're just on the outside, and of course surrounded by the colors of the national flag. We are heading into the 41st anniversary of St. Kitts and Nevis's independence, and a number of activities have been slated to commemorate the anniversary. Of course, we have the National Colors Day, and so each Friday, people, the general public is encouraged to wear colors of the national flag. Last Friday was green. This coming Friday is yellow, and they will continue until I believe the last color is red. And so I'll try my best to find a yellow. Last week Friday I couldn't find a green shirt, but I was wearing my green in spirit. But I'm hoping to wear my green physically. my yellow, I'm hoping to wear my yellow physically this coming Friday. So I'll definitely go and look one so that I could participate in that activity to show my patriotism. And you don't have to wear a shirt to show that you're patriotic and that you love St. Kitts and Nevis, but it's good to participate. It's good to participate and see everybody, whether it be in streets of Barstow or Charlestown or at different workplaces, have on their colors to show that they are in tune with what is happening with our independence. It's 10 minutes past the 11 o'clock hour. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation here on The Edge. Stay tuned, and I'll be right back.
The future is unknown. Protect your life, your family, and your valuables from unforeseen circumstances. Let National Caribbean Insurance give you the peace of mind that you so deserve. At NCI, we offer a suite of affordable insurance plans that can be tailored to ease your financial burden. We aim to deliver exceptional products to satisfy all your insurance needs. Whether life, health, motor, or property insurance, NCI has the right solution for you. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales professionals are ready and able to assist you. Let National Caribbean Insurance Company Limited help you to prepare for the unexpected. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Welcome back to The Edge and ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius, and thank you for joining me in the program for today. If you're just tuning in, I shared some details about Well, surrounding St. Kitts and Nevis's 41st anniversary of independence, there are some very beautiful artwork mounted at the government headquarters here in Bastia, St. Kitts on 4th Street. And the artwork is of our national heroes, and they were done by Vaughan Anslin. Very beautiful artwork, and of course they are surrounded by the national flag, the colors of the national flag. And activities that form part of the independence celebrations include Colors Day, National Colors Day, where citizens and residents are encouraged to wear the colors of the national flag each Friday. As I mentioned, last Friday was green, and this coming Friday is yellow, and of course you're encouraged to do so from the next dates are the 13th, 20th, and 27th. Then we had the National Tree Planting Day, which was on August 31st. Coming up on Wednesday, September 18th, and these are some of the major events. We have Patriotic Day, where you are encouraged to wear the national colors, so all the national colors of the flag. Independence Day parade ceremony is on Thursday, September 19th. Of course, there's a parade on St. Kitts, and there is one on Nevis as well. Independence State Service and Gospel Concert on Sunday, September 15th, and Night of Dance on Sunday, October 27th, as a grand finale to the celebrations. And so activities commenced as early as late August and will run until late October, as we celebrate our 41st anniversary of independence under the theme, Together, a People, Proud and Strong, Independence 41. I'm going to open the phone lines now and give the callers the opportunity to call in and say what you would like for St. Kitts and Nevis as we celebrate our 41st anniversary of independence, where we were, where we are today, and where you would like St. Kitts and Nevis to be in the future. And it doesn't matter what area, it is just your hope and aspirations for St. Kitts and Nevis. Do you want a better St. Kitts and Nevis? Do you want a more developed St. Kitts and Nevis? Do you want a country that truly exhibits peace, truly exhibits progress? Do you want a country that is forward thinking? And ask yourself, what can I do to help St. Kitts and Nevis to get to whatever goal or whatever aspiration or hope rather that you have for the country? And so I'll open the phone lines now. You may call us at 465. We have our first caller for the morning, and we'll take this call. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad for my age.
All right.
And good morning to the listeners home on the broadcast going here. So the national heroes, right?
Yes.
In this area, many of us in the Federation, even our citizens and well-wishers that live in abroad, would like to see some more persons who have made even more significant contribution than these politicians that we have as national heroes. There are other common people who have made just as good and even more contribution than some of these. Why over the last 15, 20 years we have not named or honored no other persons as national heroes? We have zeros and we have heroes. Why no other persons have been added to the national heroes list? That's one question. It seems like we are just letting people now make the contribution, and the contribution is not worthy of national hero, when we know we have a few well in the Federation. Right? So it seems like it's just those 4 politicians, and that's it. So all other else contribution and hard work for the development of the nation is just on the back burner. We are not satisfied about that, because we can name a few persons well who are actually deserving of being added to the national heroes list.
Yes, I agree with you.
The other area I want to touch on is small business. Under all previous and present government, they are not serious and they are not interested in developing small business. You try to go and start a small business, you see the natural disaster and blockage you have by the present and former government. Right? It is like a national disaster to get a small business started in the country. And they don't understand, and I say it continuously on the talk shows, that small business is the brain, the backbone, and the spinal cord of any country, nation, or state. They are also the developer of the big businesses, them, and the big businesses, them, cannot do without the small business, because all businesses are not going to do business with all big business. They need the small business. And it is a natural disaster to get a small business started. So we would like to see that the present government, because I have been pushing the past previous governments to make it much easier. You know, foreigners come here and get small business started so easy than the present persons that are born and bred and rear and make all the contribution here in the Federation. The foreigners, them come in and whoop, whap, they get it like a drink of water. Get the small business started, and you, the person that is a born and bred and rear and work in your federation, you're blocked.
All right.
And stagnant. So we would like to see our country give it more easier and make it more easier for small business to develop the nation bigger and better.
Thank you. Thank you so much, caller, for your contribution to the program. We have more callers. We'll take this call. Caller, good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Yes, could you turn off the radio, please? I'm getting too much feedback.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to take someone and say something. I'm going to turn it down.
Hello? All right, caller. Yes, talk to me.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
All right.
I would like to see, I was Stephen and Mr. Bamin Swanson. Them is one was struggling with independence. You understand? They're supposed to be up too. Just like how France and Southwest would be there. Put them there too, because there was a minister in Navy and can be joined with the NRP. It's unfair. It's unfair. Do the right thing. Put them up. Put up the picture. You agree with me?
I hear what you're saying. I think they have made a very significant contribution towards St.
All of them fight the way and went to England. My main time that ain't started. But Simmons finished it. And the gang of them, Daniel and I was Stephen and all of them went up. Especially Bamin. Bamin was the ringleader. Because Bamin never said nobody. Put up the people picture. It's going too much years, man.
So you think there should be national? You think there should be national heroes, or just put up the picture?
The national heroes. There is national heroes too.
Okay.
There is national heroes. The Queen shook the hand. I was up in the car. The Queen shook the hand. Need to put them up. And don't do the stupid politics thing.
All right.
This is Dumpling speaking. Make free to talk. The lady was down the bed.
Yeah. And I see it down there. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Dumpling. You have a good day.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for your contribution to the program. We have more callers. All right. Let's head to the phone lines. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
You was at the press conference yesterday afternoon with the security forces, right?
Yesterday afternoon?
In the morning.
No. What press conference is that?
It was like I had a round table.
There was a press conference last week, I believe.
Okay, but it aired yesterday then.
Oh.
It was replayed in yesterday then.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so it broadcast
yesterday.
Yes. So,
and I could call you would have posed some questions, but the first person who posed some questions to the commissioner concerning the respect and communication with the authorities and the civilians. Okay, those two questions is what we're going to base this topic on.
Okay.
Because sometimes people say they can't substantiate this and they can't substantiate that. Presently, no. My name is Cash Whitefield. Presently, now we're going through a thing, right? From since February, police come up here, my farm. They've seen all kind of destructions, all kind of crime committing against me. They talk about they don't release documents. Until now, I can't get documents to take to my lawyer. Presently, now I can't do no work at all on my farm. I can't just do nothing because the man come up here, take up a portion of the road with the fence. Then not only that, he dig a trench. The trench where he dig bury his pipe on top of my pipe, break up my pipe. So now I got to go rebury my pipe. I can't go rebury my pipe. Not even 1 tree. You don't understand it? And so I'm saying, it's over a mile of pipe. It cost me to your water and Milan, That was the 1980s,
So the land that this is happening, that is your land?
I got documents of Milan from since 1918, from since 89, yes.
So it's a case where
40 years, 40.
So it's a case where they're trespassing?
And in the key land is mountain range, it is. I'm telling you, $1,000 it cost me just in pipes alone. Between September, November 2022, another journalist, a female, in discussion with her, she invited the permanent Secretary of Agriculture up here. When they came up here, X amount of melons, hogs, cattle, monkey destruction, Milan fence. But I'm coming straight up presently now. Would you believe that since December of last year, Agriculture Department bring a bulldozer up a Milan and until now Milan can't finish clean up? Until now?
So have you followed up with them?
The man, this thing here is what happening now, right? They're doing that. Sorry, apologize. I apologize for the word. Please.
Yes, but have you followed up with the Department of Agriculture?
Yes, I tell you, because I woke up what's happening presently now, right? It's like the Minister of Agriculture and the Permanent Secretary, they're dealing harsh with the consortiums, a group of farmers, and I'm included in that same group of farmers. Now tell me, how come when Miguel Fleming came up on Milan the very first time, back in 2022, he met Milan fence. How come they push down my fence and now let Milan just open like that? Just open like that. And the authority is defending them. So I was singing a song, in a million, how could when does someone really become a good citizen? Because at some point in time, the law didn't protect them, and they like to protect them same time in a billion ways they violate the law. And then again, talking about national heroes, I does not foresee seeing Southwell to be a national hero. Serious. I want to give you the reason why. You listening?
I'm listening to you, yes.
Go over Kayan. You got the area in Kayan called Spooners, isn't it? Yes, Spooners. You see a building. That building was supposed to be in operation presently now and very much more expanded. Soap and cooking oil. Factory. Southwell take it and send it. Dominico. Kim Collins. A world champ beater. Came in there. El Comedo Willett. Over 50. First person from this side of the world, of the Caribbean, I said, to play for the West Indies. 1973 until now. These men carry Neves. Kim Collins carry St. Kitts, put St. Kitts on the map, and then you put a child under 16 to go salute them. And right now with the politicians, no child under 16 mess with Social Security money, so that when they attempt to get pension, Social Security reform, ain't no more 62 years, 65 and up. Wait.
Yeah, I want to take a conversation with you. No, it's me, that's me and you alone, 668-2555. Let us sit down and discuss this thing. What do you say?
All right, caller. So thank you so much for that. I'll reach out to you. All right, thank you for your call. We have some more callers in the night. All right, it is 11:26. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation here on The Edge. Thank you so much for your calls thus far. We'll take this break. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Hey people, back to school is cool at Harper. We've got excitement mid-August to mid-September. Spend $100 and get a chance to spin our prize wheel and qualify to enter our grand draw September 18 to swim with the dolphins. Plus, everyone enjoys a 10% discount to mid-September and additional discount on that day. So there's no need to shop online at all, as Harper simply has the largest selection of all. We've got extended hours to 5 p.m. on back to school Saturdays to serve you even better. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram or chat with us via WhatsApp at 665-4878 or call us on 466-6500. We've got back to school discounts and excitement at Harper's.
Welcome back to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius, and thank you for joining me in the program for today. The phone lines remain open at 465-2555, 6628-674, or 718-577-2916. The callers have been weighing in on their hopes and aspirations for St. Kitts and Nevis as we celebrate our 41st anniversary of independence. One caller called for Ivor Stevens and Ural Swanston of Nevis to be named as national heroes and to have their pictures as well mounted and to show recognition for them for their contribution. Let me stick up in there and I'll head back to the phone lines and take this call. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
So, Tony, greetings to your brother Devonne. How your day is going?
It is going well, and you?
We're thankful for the love of the Almighty Creator with the strength and honor of His Imperial Majesty. I know Imperial Majesty is there, many after and highly selected the first. Now, you ask a prominent question that is vital to our people and the aspect of what can we look at for the 41st honoring of Independence Day.
Yes.
I would like to say a lot of the things that were outlined for our people to have dramatic change, especially within the social and this financial aspect of our development. We have seen a lot of gravitated and being discount from amongst the people who really needed it. So I would like to put this here on the front burner to the administration and whoever trying to go into administration, that our people, who is common people, must be fully respected in honorary, not by politics, not even by religion, but by the social aspect they have brought from the beginning of time. Because you hear the last caller say, looking at some of the things, you're honoring people who have not done value to our cause. I mean, not trust that to see now we're trying to give another national honorary hero when people who have sacrificed for us, they are not looking at the ground. Better Douglas, Marcus King of the Woods, all these have played a primitive role for our history within the valley of St. Kitts and Nevis. And up to now, we can't put a monument responding to these people, but we could put monument for Bradshaw, for Simmons, for Southwell, for France, and for Simeon. Where they had nobody for them who were vital in economical service too. Only politicians have the vital aspect to give answer to our people.
Well, Carl, I think
they must be honored. Yes, go ahead, Devonne.
I hear what you're saying, but I think in this case, you should lead the charge in ensuring that those people are recognized. I believe that you can nominate people who you believe should be recognized as part of our
This is not
anniversary.
about a nominate. This is talking about respect.
I understand what you're saying, but if you believe, but if you believe that they should be respected or whatever,
this kind of stage of mind, you know, because we're trying to push something that you cannot feel for. But what we're supposed to be feeling for, we ain't pushing it. It's ignorance over here. That's what we can't stand with this ego of this society what we have. It's time now we get better than that. We say we got 99% literacy rate and we still can honor people who value our course of suffering within the struggle that we face. And we're still facing. The brethren outline about Kim Collins. He outlined about Camilla Willett, and after now we ain't seen none of these two people have been formatively being respected in the force of our society. But we like to use them when it comes to the betterment of our own course. It's a whole disregard we have to here. We have to show these things in a better way. So I just saying this here. It's time now, these people who say they're part of committee members who creating the thing for the honorary status within national heroes, you are going to look back in the value of our history and not just in political garbage. Because you're feeding garbage to the people all the days of our life. Unless we wake up and understand who we are and where we're coming from. You have a lovely day, brother Devonne.
all right, you too, caller. Thank you for your contribution to the program. I was trying to make the point that if you believe that these people should be recognized, then add your voice to the conversation. Yes, you've called in and you've made the concerns known, and thank you so much for that. But there's a formal process. There's a formal process. So if you believe that these people, the names that you've mentioned, should be recognized, yes, I understand the respect, and I don't feel that the names that you've mentioned are being disrespected. But if it is a case where you want them to be named as national heroes or receive the Medal of Honor or whatever award, then there's a formal process, and you are encouraged to follow that process to ensure that they are nominated, so that you can make that case that, look, I have nominated them and the reason why. We have a call on the line. We'll take this call. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Yeah, man. Good morning, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, and you?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. And the national hero thing, I personally don't feel like I want to agree with the guy Cashroy. Saltwell, I don't think he should get that. First of all, he's not a natural born citizen of St. Kitts Nevis, right? He's from Dominica, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, and everybody can't be a national hero. And you know, it's time that we start thinking about bestowing that honor upon other persons other than just politicians. And the guy Cashroy, I know he has some grievances about his farm and all that type of stuff. And, you know, I don't know what it's going to take to get him satisfied. You know what I mean? But somebody got to, you know, try to help this guy out. I mean, you know, he said he's a farmer. You know, we're moving towards a 25 by 25 agenda. And him as a farmer, his grievances need to be heard and need to be solved. You know, the man needs solutions. You know what I mean? And El Comito Willett, one of my personal heroes, because of that cricket thing, what I was into when I was a little youth growing up in Cottongown, I believe that we look at Antigua and Vivian Richards in Antigua. Whatever Antigua has bestowed upon Vivi Richards up there, Willett need to get the same accolades bestowed onto him in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. And, you know, that's my little contribution for the day. Thanks a lot.
All right, caller, thank you for your contribution to the program. So, as I mentioned, callers have been weighing in on the topic at hand, their hopes and aspirations for St. Kitts and Nevis as we celebrate our 41st anniversary of independence, and generally people are calling for a better St. Kitts and Nevis in a number of areas. On the topic of national heroes, I totally understand where the callers are coming from. There are people in St. Kitts and Nevis who have made a very meaningful contribution and who I believe deserve to be recognized as national hero. The Order of National Hero, which maybe is something that is an award, that is awarded to any citizen who has rendered distinguished an outstanding service to St. Kitts and Nevis. And there are people who have done that in sports, such as Elukwamido Willett, in education, in medicine, and the list goes on and on and on. And so they too are to be recognized, I believe. But again, there is a formal process, and you must submit their names. I believe Mr. Willett's name was submitted last year, but there's a formal process, and so that should be followed. Not saying that you should not add your voice to the conversation, but there is a formal process. We are still taking your calls here on The Edge on 96.1 FM. What are your hopes and aspirations for St. Kitts and Nevis as we celebrate 41 years of independence? Where do you want to see St. Kitts and Nevis? In terms of where we came from, where we are today, and where we are going? The theme is saying one people together and strong, and so we are to exhibit that. We are to show that we are a united people. So where do you want to see St. Kitts and Nevis? Let's say 10 years or 15 years from today. Where do you believe that we need to improve upon? Areas that you believe we need to do some work and improve upon as we celebrate 41 years, and as I would say early, as we gear up for 50 years, because 41 ain't that far from 50. The phone lines are open. We take your calls 465-2555 or 662-8674 or 718-577-2916. Another caller made the point of respecting common people, the common man, the ordinary citizen, right? And I believe that there's some people in our community, right, who I would say are movers and shakers. Man, they have made a very meaningful contribution, but they have not been recognized because maybe perhaps who they are or the contribution that they have been making has not been recorded, and so people generally are not aware of that contribution, and that may very well be the case. We have a call on the line. We'll take this call. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Devon.
Yes, how are you doing?
I'm here, good man.
All right.
Now, first question I'm going to ask you. England is an independent country, right?
It is.
Okay. Do you think the organization that come here sometime smuggle in to one of our borders over frigate bay on the Atlantic side? They came in a big steamer and they drop anchor out there, and they come ashore in a rubber dinghy, and they went down by Ross University, and with that they send threats, say that if the government do not stop what operation is going on at that university, what they will do with this country. And we saying that we are an independent country, and we letting people come in and tell us, smuggling and telling us that do not do this or do that. Look at these monkeys that destroying backyard, side yard, front yard, garden, and people got the underground agriculture thing going on. Monkey destroying them. They cannot make no money. And we want now to cut down the population of the monkey, not kill all. And they're going to say, if we do this and we do that, what they will do to our country. But how could we celebrate this thing and say we are independent? We are not fully independent. Not fully. That one day. And then I agree with Kashrai, what he said, because I know about the thing over Spooners in Cairn. Why should he take it up from here and send it down the way up the way from? Why me? He ain't good enough for here. That is what used to make cooking oil, what we used to call sweet oil, out of cotton seed, over in Spooners. It should have been there still as a museum. Black people could come and see what we used to do. But they take it up and go. And why is it now? Why is it only politicians they're going to put up and say they were nominated? A lot of people's names went up. But they decide now it's only politician they're going to select and put as national hero. You got a lot of national hero. You got Pastor William Manasseh Kano. He is deceased. He was the first man to bring the Baptist missions here in St. Kitts. He was the first man to organize vacation Bible school. He was the first man to organize vehicles for the churches them to pick up the members. And I could go on and on with Brother William Kano. He had all the children them in the Bastille. Most of them, I should say, every Sunday, going to Sunday school. Because I used to be driving the bus with him, me and he in there. And he playing the thing. Mommy, send the children to Sunday school.
All right.
He should have been there too. Not politicians alone. I go, I know, but hear this. What happened to the people them who started the demonstration, the 1935 demonstration on Buckley's Estate where I was born and raised? What happened to any one of them picture? None there to put up. Thank you, dear. I mean, son.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for your contribution. The phone lines remain open and we take your calls. Caller, good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Devon.
Yes, how are you doing today?
Oh, not too bad. I'm just went up the hospital to check some medical check and everything. So
I hope all is well.
I just tune in. I just see the program because I come home and take a sleep, you know.
All right.
After a rough night. Now, Brother Devon, let me tell you something. After 40 years of independence, going into 41 years of independence, I don't see nothing done to farmers, livestock farmers, ground farmers, and all those things that the country can depend on them. People like me, as a livestock farmer who raise animals, people like me were supposed to be in a position. People like Cashua are supposed to be in a position to help grow food, to help with meat for the country instead of bringing these processed meat and all these things. You know? Eat local, drink local. I don't think enough was done to farmers to feed our people after 40 years of independence. I don't think so. You understand? And in government, it looks like everybody got a spare season, but who to get wire, who to get this, who to get land, and who could get guitar and who could get the other. You understand? Man, the government needs to work with the people who are interested in farming. People like me who got animals, I don't even be able to go with them now, and I still got them. People like me supposed to be interested in getting some kind of land to help. Me not talk about now, you know. Me talk about all coming up in different government, and government come. You understand? I do not believe government really serious about the man. Guyanese, Jamaicans, all kind of different people from other country come here, and they're doing well. It look like they prefer them. I have no problem if they come and they want to do business, because all of us is one independent country, come from the black slave of Africa. So I mean, I have no problem with that. But the problem is you people come first, empower your people, help your people. All right then.
All right, caller, thank you for your contribution to the program. You're listening to the Edge here on ZIZ Radio, 96.1 FM. More being done in agriculture and more being done for farmers. Hopes and aspirations for St. Kitts and Nevis as we enter the 41st year of our independence. A caller was commenting on the press conference that was held by the police. It was last week, but there was a rebroadcast, right? And a question indeed was asked, or a comment about how some members of our armed forces deal with civilians. Very rough. Some of them don't have any manners, and they have no training in terms of dealing with people. And I say that without any apology. And the High Command of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, they have acknowledged that, and they have given their commitment that they will continue to offer that training to ensure that the armed forces, members of the armed forces, deal with civilians better. Sometimes you just want to ask a simple question, and them they're done hype and ready to get down your throat. Never forget that experience I had when there was a truck some blocks had fallen off of a truck over by the Southeast Peninsula, and we were heading over there to get the story. And I approached the officer to ask simple, hey, what happened here? Has anyone been injured? How did this happen? Man, that officer, I don't know, boy. Yeah, put up she and said, I wish you could see me on the news. Huh?
He thought you were looking news.
That is exactly what I was doing. But she didn't want to see me tall. She was very rough and rigid. And I was like, that is so unnecessary. And I could imagine the other experiences that people have had. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to paint all the officers with a broad brush here. There's some officers who are very pleasant and they know and understand how to deal with people. But there's some who don't. They don't know how to do that. So I understand that comment that was made by the caller. It is